This is Pokemon Scarlet, but I add more mods every batch. Changes range from reskins to new Pokemon to whatever this is, and I'm not even going to talk about Nemona hitting the Gangnam Style because I don't even know about that yet. Just like my last video, Lily has once again been sent to a new region. And thank you, by the way, to everybody who watched that and subscribed. All 0.4% of you. Seriously, come on guys, what the f— For this playthrough, I went with Sprigatito and— Whoa, what's up with Nemona? She's like all inverted and green. Are her eyes always green? Things started out pretty tame, but battles have been sped up thanks to pauses and delays being reduced. I head to school where I start the 3 main storylines, and as a side note, I'm only going to focus on completing the classic 8 gym leaders and Elite 4 just to make sure that the mods build up quickly. However, I still made a stop at Cloth to get the running ability first, and then made my way to Cortando for my first gym battle. Thanks to picking up a fletchling earlier on, defeating Katie was straightforward, and with our first badge acquired, it appears something has already happened to Lily. All right. Wait. Bro! Look at this, we're moving at like 3 times speed now. Look at this chick. What? And then I took a flying taxi to make my way to Artisan. What? Wait, there's just regular ads now? There's just ads in my game. Like McDonald's, Disney Plus, Pringles. I kind of love it, but also it's so bad. After indulging in some capitalism, I collected some of the local plant life and decided to challenge the gym leader Brassius, but his gym held a wild plot twist. Yo, hold up. This is Larry dressed up as Brassius. This isn't even Brassius. What is happening right now? Larry's cosplaying. I have so many questions. Your eyes do not deceive you. Larry is not only the normal gym leader, the flying type Elite 4, but he is now also the grass type gym leader. What a guy. But the fun doesn't stop there, as Pokemon trainers now no longer announce what Pokemon they are about to send in, which I personally think is a super underrated mod. Also, we're not going to talk about the fact that I lost this battle and needed to train before Badge 2. Let's go. With Florigato and Fletchinder, I was ready for whatever mods would come with this new badge. Or so I thought. Wait, what? Zekrom? Okay, I see what the next mod is, I think. It turns out every Pokemon spawn has now been randomized. I decided on only using 1 legendary at a time on my team, so I went to grab some Pokeballs and start hunting. Lugia? What? Oh, I want this Lugia. I've never even seen Lugia in this game because I haven't gone and caught all the legendaries. Now we can do mud shots. It knows Fillet Away? Oh yeah, all the movesets are random now too. And after about 20 Great Balls, let's go, baby! Nice! There were a ton of cool Pokemon scattered everywhere, so I needed to remain focused and make my way to Levincia. There was no way I would be distracted by— My Lugia has Surging Strikes! Don't mind if I do, brother. Look at these dudes! Whoa! What? Identify yourself! Who are you? What is this? This watermelon coughing. I want you. Oh, he's got Sand Spit? If it has ground or like a steel Terra type? Is it using Tail Glow? Oh my god. Okay, so I was distracted, but just look at this coughing. I also picked up a Swampert in the area and finally made it to the city. But before Lily could challenge the gym, Nemona wanted to test her skills at the local arena. Her Excadrill with Shadow Force was a bit annoying, but my Swampert with Anger Shell and Fake Out and Lugia with Surging Strikes managed to clean up most of her team. From here, I began the Electric Gym Challenge with Iono, and she was sporting a new look as well. Wait, she's got completely different colors. That's so awesome. I love pure blue Iono. But unfortunately, Iono's level 1 Simp was built differently. The guy had a full team of 6, but basically wiped me with his Palafin alone. So I went to train and saw this absolute specimen. Oh, he's Stellar Terra-type Snom! Look at him and his little hat. Oh, he's doing so good. I evolved my Knackley, who learned Sketch, so naturally I taught it Moongeist Beam off this Titan and went back to challenge Marty once more. And the guy kicked my ass again! Okay, new plan. I grab Brute Bonnet, who apparently doesn't have a single grass move, casually pick up Terapagos, then I capture Bowser. Wait, they got Bowser in this game? What is this? Wait, it's Blastoise. Okay, I need to add this guy to my team. Wandering Spirit. Wait, and he's got his own icon too. What have I just stumbled upon? With Bowser, I went back to Marty. Marty's finally dead now. Oh no, he has a twin brother named Michael. Just kidding, Michael's dead too. And then I finally challenge Iona. While she had some interesting stuff like innards out Darkrai, this streamer is straight washed. But 3 badges means more mods, and this next one is downright silly, or dare I even say goofy. What's wrong with Nurse Joy? Why is she like that? What happened? Oh my god! That is terrifying. So apparently you can just modify a multiplier for facial expressions. Like, why is there even a variable for something like that? I decided to battle this guy on my way to Cascarafa, but he was looking a little... Oh! Sure, there were lots of new Pokemon and sights to see, but I just couldn't help but challenge another trainer to see their, reaction. I don't like it. I took a quick detour through the desert before finally arriving at the oasis city of Cascarafa, where I quickly started the Kofu wallet quest before setting off again for Porto Marinada. But before getting there, I found out these static Gimmighoul spawns were randomized, and I got a shiny Munchlax for this one. But I realized being shiny was his second best quality. Side Shield Bash? He knows some good moves. And he's got huge, oh, but he's gonna evolve and he's not gonna have huge power. No reason at all, but just remember that for later. I met up with Kofu once more and he was looking big sad, so I followed him down to the port where this dude wanted to scrap. Everything went fine except for when I tried to terrastalize my Terrapagos. I think I'm gonna go for the Terra Normal Fury Strikes on Ampharos. Let's go. I'm mad, look at me, I'm pissed. I'm big pissed. Oh. That's awkward. Wait, it's working? It's working? It doesn't like that I don't have a stellar Terrapagos. Oh, the game is really mad at me. Oh, he did it! Yeah, and then I proceeded to hit 5 Fury Swipes on an Ampharos with Tangling Hair. Shit took an entire business day to finish. Eventually, I returned the wallet, did the auction, played with the camera a bit. God, that was a mistake. And then it was time for the next gym. Look at that face, dude. Kofu had a weird mix of first stage birds, a god, and this Terra Ice Weirdeer that had the ability Soul Heart. Luckily, Bowser's Apple Acid helped reduce its special defense before it could sweep. With the battle finished, we finally got a Meowscarada and achieved Badge 4. I headed straight over to Medali, but I noticed something weird before getting there. We just don't have terrestrial hats anymore, which at first seemed really cool, but then you quickly realize that it's basically impossible to tell the difference between something like Terra Normal and Terra Flying. Yes, I know you can check the menu, but you know what I mean. I ran past God, got to Medali, and even skipped the gym challenge as Lily knew the password already, so I challenged Larry right away. This time, he skipped the grass type outfit. His Swalot went down to Munchlax's Psy Shield Bash easily, but I brought in Swampert next, and the battle quickly took a turn for the worse when his bravery lands a freeze. Turn after turn, Swampert was forced to watch his teammates die one by one, stuck in a frozen hell where he remained for 8 fucking turns, and he doesn't even thaw at the end of it, he just gets killed too. But newsflash, buddy, that's the second craziest part of this battle, because it all came down to Bowser against Larry's 2 legendary Blissies. But with the combined force of 6 cosmic powers, Apple Acid, and Fleur Cannon, I actually managed to pull out the victory here. And Badge 5 never felt so good. Afterwards, Nimona challenged me with a trash team I cleaned up pretty quick, which was great because I was eager to search for new mods that were added. But that wasn't necessary because the mods found me. Wait. Wait, what? Are you serious? What has happened to the game? Like, what? This is how they communicate. They just go back and forth. This is actually wild. And trust me, it somehow gets even worse later. But on a completely unrelated note, while traversing Glossiado Mountain, I also discovered Koraidon moves a little faster. Look at the speed I have! Before challenging the Montenevera gym, I decided I would add a new member to my team. There were a bunch of great candidates, but I ended up landing on Braixen. I also threw Coughing back on the team to try evolving him, but he turned into an even bigger melon than before, and his curious medicine ability wasn't enough to keep him around. Munchlax also finally evolved into Snorlax, which means his ability, well, it's still huge power! No way! What? Are you joking? This thing is broken! And if you think this thing is overpowered now, just wait. I evolved Knucklestack into Garganacl, taught it Scale Shot and gave it loaded dice. Next, I evolved Brakes into Delphox, which has solar power and no fire moves. And after all of that, I started the 6th gym challenge. I chatted with MC Sledge and he started things off by busting down. Why does it work so well at this point? It just works so good. The first gym trainer wasn't too bad, but I respected his Charjabug with Sword of Ruin and Terra Electric Zarude. The second gym trainer was even easier, with their ace being Terra Fairy Altaria with Ruination. Oh, I also terastallized Terapagos again, which, yeah. Last up was MC Sledge, and my guy led with Koraidon and Maushold. Dude was not holding back. Luckily, Garganacl's Scale Shot came in clutch, but his whole team was an uphill battle with things like Magearna, Lucario, and Terraflying Entei. It was finally time to face Rhyme, and she's rocking a completely new look, which in my opinion is way more fitting for the Ghost Gym Leader. But she had a super weak team. Like, her best Pokemon was literally her Terra Grass Sylveon, and that was hardly a threat. But we take those. I began my journey to Alpharad, but right after setting off, I discovered another new mod. Look at this! Hold on! Oh my god, that is so sick! Shiny Koraidon has to be one of the best shinies in the game, and having it as your ride Pokemon is so sick. With my new companion, we began to explore the path and look for some new team members, but it took exactly 17 seconds before I got distracted because... Wait, is that... Hold on, I gotta trigger that again. What? That is so awesome. It's like the Metal Gear Solid alert sound. I then battled some trainers on my way up and realized there was a new nighttime skybox, which is super cool. What a beautiful sight. Near Alpharad, I decided it was finally time to replace Garganacl, and I decided on this Ludicolo with the Ice Scales ability and the move Victory Dance. But that was after I found out they have Bowser Jr. here too? Heading over to the gym, I forgot I needed to battle Nemona first. Once again, most of her team was pretty disappointing, but her shiny Skeledirge and Mightyena with Malignant Chain were kinda cool. And now it was time for something called Emotional Spectrum practice, and let me tell you, my Emotional Spectrum was not prepared for the following abomination. Not only did this middle schooler have shiny Houndstone, a Terapagos, Hisuian Samurott, Swampert, but she had the entire second squad backing her up. And before I could even heal, I had to face this damn geriatric who killed my remaining Bowser with an Azurill and a Chespin. I have no words. But my short training session before retrying birthed the strongest move my Pokemon could have possibly learned. Oh my god. No way. There is no way my huge power Snorlax Terra Normal is learning Population Bomb. That is insane. Just to put this in perspective, Population Bomb is basically a 200 base power move with the wide lens. The same type attack bonus puts it at 300, huge power doubles that to essentially 600, and Terra Normal basically makes it a 900 power move. Like, this combo can one-shot a Mewtwo with perfect IVs that's 25 levels above Snorlax. Luckily on my second try, Raphael didn't stand a chance, even though he still tried to hit me with the Terra Water Regigigas. Dendro was super proud, so we went straight to challenging the gym leader Tulip. And as you can expect, Population Bomb destroyed everything here. Or so I thought it would. Tulip sends out a Mew, which uses Combat Torque, nearly KOs me, and gets the paralysis. This unfortunately forces me to switch out, but I cleared most of the remaining Pokemon with Delphox. However, her ace held a special surprise. Wait, she has Terapagos! What are the odds that we both sent ours out? Wait, where'd she go? Why's she gone? She disappeared. Wait, what? Oh. Whoa, what is happening? Some visuals are sick. Also, what's happened to the arena? What is going on? She used like her domain expansion on me. Look at that. But with the power of the Super Mario Bros. Franchise, I prevailed, achieved my second last badge, and could finally feel the end in sight. I searched for the newest mod on my way to the ice gym, and this one is so subtle, I thought my game was just bugged. Is the game just glitching out? I can't tell. Every Pokemon is just like low poly. But it became even more apparent on my next switch in. Just look at my Delphox. Delphox is like, looks like origami. While not every Pokemon seems to be affected by this, there are some from here which are actually hilarious. Like, just wait until you see low poly Mousehold. I made my way to the final gym, slid down a hill, and was ready to challenge Grusha. But it wasn't Grusha I was challenging at all. That's terrifying. Is Grusha supposed to be like Sans or something? Is that what it's supposed to be? What has happened to Grusha? I defeated Sans' routes and low poly Hypno, but then Sans did Sans things. My game crashed. Turns out low poly Walking Wake breaks the game. Don't ask me why. I temporarily disable the mod to continue, and then he hits 2 all-out Fickle Beams, but I hit back with some Drip. When did Meowscarlet get that? What? Is that part of the next mods? Hold on, I gotta look at this. When did Meowscarlet just get like a Pokemon Unite skin is what I'm guessing that is? That is so awesome. Terraflying Wishcash did his best, but ultimately he was no match for the power of microtransactions. I left town with all badges under my belt, but on my way to the Pokemon League, nothing seemed different than usual. Okay, well, the Arceus and the Rayquaza and this dude doing the Fortnite dance weren't usual, but you know what I mean. And so I was curious what the final mod would be. And it didn't take long after finishing the interview process to find out. Hold on. Wait, what? What is Rika doing? Wait, is Rika hitting the Gangnam Style? What? What is going on, dude? What is this mod? Rika's hitting it. This battle was honestly pretty easy, except for a Pecharunt with Dauntless Shield, so here's Rika sending out Pokemon while dancing. Honestly, I was kind of expecting Hitmonchan to join in on that one. Next up was Poppy of the Elite Four. That is terrifying. And she wasn't messing around. They all hit the Gangnam Style? No way. Her Leavanny, Bascu Legion, and Bombardier weren't too bad, but then she hit me with the Bowser Jr. He went down quickly too, but I just felt more guilty about doing it. And what does she finish with, you ask? Terra Grass Groudon with Misty Surge. Yeah, I would be dancing too, if that's what I had in the back. Luckily, a burn from Infernal Parade allowed me to chip it down for the win. Next up is Larry, and you guessed it, he's busting it down! Let's go! Go, Larry! Oh, my game crashed. Yeah, it turns out Larry is so self-conscious about being seen dancing that he's literally programmed the game to just crash if you were to ever do so. I reluctantly removed the mod from the battle and immediately could see Larry meant business. He led with Sandstream King Gambit and Low Poly Magneton, meaning he was immune to the chip damage. Luckily, Sacred Sword could take out King Gambit, but Larry follows up with Cobalion, again taking advantage of his Sandstorm. And when I get rid of Cobalion, in comes Dolliv with Imposter, copying my Terapagos. Larry is truly the GOAT. But Ludicolo was the MVP this battle, boosting with Victory Dance, putting me in an easy endgame and clutching the win. The final Elite Four member, Hassel, was glad to see Lily made it this far. He's so proud, look at him, he's so smug. He's so happy. And he just couldn't keep it in. Oh, he's already busting into it! And his dance move weren't the only things coming in hot. Introducing Mousehold with no face. This battle was challenging because it felt like every Pokemon just had all of the coverage moves they needed. Delphox with Milk Drink was doing work, but he just kept hitting me with plot twists. What? It has Water Absorb? Are you joking? It has Force Curse with Ice Hammer and Water Absorb. And not only was he dancing, but at one point, I swear the dude was even trying to seduce me. That smile, dude. It obviously didn't work. Okay, it kind of worked, but the battle was over and it's time for the champion battle with Geeta. Geeta looks so wrong doing this dance. Everybody else I can kind of see it. Geeta, it ain't it. She had a weird team that didn't really do much, but check out some of her low poly members, truly remarkable creatures. And as if that wasn't enough, you want to know how she finishes this battle off? While Gangnam styling, she uses self-destruct on her Terra Normal Manaphy. Vanilla Gita wishes she was this cool. There was one battle left, and everyone gathered at the plaza to see the two school rivals perform at their best. Lily was giving Nimona eyes, Hassel had too many beverages, and Nimona was giving Lily eyes back. And with one big smile, yes! Nimona's dancing too! Let's go! She's partying! We're champions now, baby! I wanted to say this fight was easy, but halfway through I accidentally used Bowser's Wandering Spirit to give Nimona's Dialga Ice Scales, which resulted in me winning only because Icicle Spear didn't hit me more than 3 times at the end. Despite Lily's confusion, Nimona became Mega Glalie, Hassel finished his drinks, and Naranja Academy never looked so good.